Paula, Deidre. Good morning, Anna. Hello, everyone. Good to see you here this morning. Yes, who is ready to play TZED Feud? I am. TZED Feud. It's a similar game to Family Feud with a twist. Gotta have the twist in there. Hello, Mimi. We were just over there on Shanika's channel. She was doing her table. It is looking so good. Let's get our players. All right. I'm going to fill in. This is the 20th. All right, we have Paula, Mimi, Dee, Anna, and did I miss anybody? If I missed your name, we have Grandma Paula K, Mimi Wonderful Nursery, Deidre's Hobby and Lupus Life. Oh, it's not going to be as hard as you think it is. And we have Anna, Isabel. Did I miss anybody? Let's get our players written on our fill sheet. Everyone saying hi? No, it's not going to be hard at all, Dee. Not at all. If you've ever watched Family Feud, you're going to love it and have fun. That is a given. If you are coming over to play TZED Feud, be sure and put a message in the chat so I can get you on our player list. That's why I came on a few minutes early, so that we can get this part out of the way. Hello, Ellen. Welcome. Okay, good. You're going to just listen? Awesome. Good to see you this morning. I hope you're having an awesome morning. Well, you are doing your chores and feeding animals, all that fun stuff. All right, we have 4 of our players, and our guest is Miss Ellen from Ellen's Rose Peach. Thank you for coming in and listening to how fun Subscriber Friday is. This is my Subscribers Friday Appreciation Day. The subscribers get to pick as many times as they want to tell me what they want to do on Friday, and I will make their vision come to life. So whatever you want to do, email me at tzstyle@gmail.com and tell me what you would like to see or do on Subscriber Friday. It's chilly here. Ice on the water troughs, snow on the mountains. Oh, I bet you that snow on the mountains is so pretty. So pretty. Luckily, the sun is out. Awesome. It'll help to thaw those water troughs. That's for sure. Am I missing any other players? If you are here to play, so far we have Paula, Grandma's Paula K. Mimi's Wonderful Nursery, Deidre's Hobby and Lupus Life, and Anna, Isabel. It's raining. Yes, it rained yesterday here, and the sun is out today, which I am so thankful for. Yes, any other players? I know Shanika's coming over, so I'm going to put her name on here because she is coming over. She probably just had to clean up a little bit. And that is Shanika's Sololistic Jewelry Art. And I was just with her this morning, and she is excited to be playing. So I have her on our players list. Oh, wow, Anna, it's chilly where you are too? Oh, no. Raining at Mimi's, snow on the mountain with Ellen, and chilly with Miss Anna. Wow. I'm sure glad I see that sun. Sunshine on my shoulders looks so lonely. Who sang that song? Anybody know who sang that song? Or am I thinking of John Denver, that Sunshine on His Shoulder song? I might be thinking of two different songs. I don't know. Any other players? Who is going to... Oh my gosh, Angie's Oddities. She's getting snow and ice. Oh, wow. Well, you know, they said the groundhog saw his shadow. So, that tells us, okay, we are still waiting on seeing who is going to be playing. Yay, John Denver, I was right. Yes, thank you, Dee. I was right. It was John Denver. All right, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. Anybody else, once the game starts, you will not be able to sign up to play. And it is, what is the time right now? The time is, let me see the time. I have to look at the time, 10:06. I came on 2 minutes early. So we have already given 6 minutes for sign up. So, if you are here and you are going to sign up to play, put your comment in the chat so I can write your name on our players list. So far we have 5 contestants playing. If you know of any of the regulars who aren't here, give them a shout. Give them a shout and a holler and say the game is about to begin. And don't forget that thumbs up, y'all. Hit that like and give me some love. Helps my channel out so I can keep bringing this fun Subscribers Friday your way. Awesome Appreciation Day of all my subscribers. Letting them choose what we see or do on TZED Style. Today picked by Queen Bees, Babies and Stuff. She chose TZED Feud. And I don't see her in yet. She better hurry up and get here. She chose it. And thank you all for coming in to support her subscriber's choice. Somebody give her a holler and let her know we are live, getting ready to start the game. Yes, let's see if I can't give someone a holler. Let's see. she should have got the shout out for sure. Let me go up here and see if I can't get a hold of her through let's see. All right, that's done. Now let's see if she will hop on in here. Miss Ashley, you chose TZED Feud. We can't wait much longer, so I want y'all to be in the house for the first question. All right, we have, did Shanika make it in yet? Is Shanika here? I need her too to start the game, and I also need Ashley. I'm gonna put Ashley down here. This was her subscriber request. I just messed up my own writing. Who does that? Queen Bees, babies and stuff. Someone give her a holler besides myself. Let her know we are live and getting ready to start TZED Feud. We are going to play with just a handful of players. No Shanika yet. I know she's coming. I hope she realizes I told her 10 a.m. It did say 10:15, but I started a little early so we could get this out of the way and into the fun stuff. So, Miss Paula or Dee, can you give Ashley a shout out? And Shanika. Mimi, run over to Shanika's and let her know. We need her to start the game. All right. You can hit the share button and then share it to her Instagram page. Hit the share button and then send it to her Instagram page if you have her on your Instagram. And Dee doesn't have her either. Okay. All right, we'll just give them a few more minutes, y'all. A few more minutes and we'll have to start. It's already 10:12. So we're going to have to get started. And I am going to put Ashley down here too. And they will just miss out, hopefully, on the first questions. I just hope they miss the first question. And they will be able to play the rest of the game. I just didn't want them missing this first question. All right, Mimi did let Shanika know we are getting ready to start. And I do have Shanika and Ashley down. They will just miss the first question. And hopefully they will be in before we actually go right into the game. And then they will not be able to play after that, because the game will have started. And if you are just tuning in to TZED Feud, we are in the process of writing down the players' names so that we know the order they are for when we have the hot seat and also their turn. This is not a team game. So, hello Sharon. Hello. Are you gonna play? I will put you down if you are going to play. Sharon, I met her over at Shanika's house. Shanika was working on her table, and I met her over there, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to put you on the board. Welcome to TZED Style and to Subscriber Friday. And I did have to turn on the subscriber comments because we don't want, you know, any bots in here while we're playing our fun game. So I have Sharon here. And 1196. Sharon, get her written down. All right. Hello, Shanika. I bet you were trying to clean up quick, weren't you, girl? I knew you was coming. I had you on the board. We're about ready to start. And I'm glad you made it for the first question. And Sharon came over to play. Isn't that awesome, Shanika? She's over here to play TZED Feud, which is a different version than Family Feud, just like it, but with a twist because it's TZED Feud. Yeah, thank you, Sharon. Yes, I saw her come in. Yes, she's right here on the board. Right there. So we have Miss Grandma Paula K, Mimi's Wonderful Nursery, Deidre's Hobby and Lupus Life, Anna Isabel, Shanika Sololistic Jewelry Art, and Sharon Rowland 1196. Still missing from the ranks is the one who picked Subscriber Friday, and that is Queen Bee's Babies and Stuff. And she is going to miss the first question. Hopefully she will be here before I X her name out. All right, y'all, here is your first question. I asked, oh, I forgot my book. Hang on, guys. I can't do this without my book, that's for sure. All right. There are top 8 answers on the board. And here's what I want you to do. Get your fingers ready, because you are going to type in what you think the answer is, and I will go down the line and see who has the first correct answer and where it is on the board. I asked 20 people what makes excuse me, let me clear my throat. I asked 20 people what makes TZED Styles channel stand out. And the top 8 answers are on the board. What makes TZED Styles channel stand out? Put your answer in the chat quickly as you can. And I will be watching the chat to see who has a correct answer first. Out of 20 people, top 8 answers. What makes TZED's channel stand out? All right. And the first correct answer is Mimi's Wonderful Nursery. All right, Mimi's Wonderful Nursery. And she said Hooga. And that was number 4. All right, let's go to our list. That was only number 4. Number 4 out of top 8 answers. Okay, Miss Paula, you are in the hot seat. What do you say? Can you find a higher answer than number 4? Okay, babe. Okay. No worries. I'll see you another time. Thank you for coming in. All right, I need to mark Sharon off, and let's cross her name out. We are on Miss Paula. Don't be upset, honey. Stuff happens. Don't be upset. Take care of what you gotta take care of, baby. It'll be all right. All right, Paula. Can you get above the number 4 answer? Paula, and I will give you a few seconds before I hit the X buzzer. Miss Paula, the top 8 answers on the board. Number 4 was Hygge Tuesday. And can you think of, not yet, Dee, not yet, honey. It's Paula in the hot. Well, you know what? Let's do it that way. It'll make it a lot faster. All right, Deidre said fun. And all right, Paula said positivity. Uh, 20 people gave me their answer, and the top 8 are on the board. Everybody answer. That'll make it go a lot faster. Everybody try to find an answer above number 4. Go ahead and put your answers in the chat. What could be the top 3 answers? Top 8 answers are on the board. I ask, what makes the TZED style stand out? And we have book club. Who said book club? Anna. Anna, and that is, let me see. Oh, Anna, that is number 8. That is number 8. You did not get above. Oops. That is number 8. Stories. Book club. All right. All right, let's see. Shanika said. Deidre said, Shanika said jewelry first. Is jewelry in there? Oh my goodness, that is number 5. Number 5, you got it, but it's number 5. All right. And let's see. Fun times, said Shanika. Grandma Paula. Oh, wait. Deidre said fairy gardens. Fairy gardens. Yes. Number 2. That is number 2 on the board. Fairy gardens. Dee, you are now in the lead. Dee got fairy gardens. All right, fun time, Shanika. Whoops, sorry about that, wrong one. And Paula said arts and crafts. Is arts and crafts on the board? Is it on the board? We shall see. Number 3, arts and crafts. D is still in the lead with fairy gardens. All right. And Yes, I got you, Shanika. It was wrong answer. Okay, guys, there are 3 answers left on the board. 20 people. I asked 20 people what makes my channel stand out. And these are the top 8 answers. So far, we have fairy gardens, arts and crafts, Hygge Tuesday, jewelry, art, and stories book club. What else? Now, you got to remember, these are everyone, not just what you do. This is every subscriber on my channel. Yes. There are 3 answers left. D is still in the lead with fairy gardens, but there is one answer above that. Mimi said, oh, you did say jewelry? Let me see. I'll go back and look, Mimi. Okay. All right, there she put. Oh, yes. All right, that one, jewelry art, goes to Mimi. Okay, but it's still not the number 1 answer. And it doesn't beat fairy gardens. So, video creativity. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. Does it? Oh, there's a couple more, you guys. And Shanika. Paula said, look up. Did I miss Paula's? Let's see. Subscriber Friday. Subscriber Friday, Paula. And I'm going to let her have that because it is a live show. The number 1 answer that my subscribers think my channel is all the live shows I have. And that is Paula. All right. Any other answers? Let's see. I love video creativity, but nobody gave me that answer. And so Paula has the number 1 answer, so we are going to start with her first. And go right down the line, y'all. Give her a big hand. The number 1 answer live shows, such as Subscriber Friday. Give her a big hand, y'all. That was awesome. All right, let me move our boxes. I'm going to change it out to our next question. I am going to put the next question's answers on the board. The next answers are ready to go on the board. All right, y'all. The next set is in the board. And I asked 15 people. 15 people. There are 4 answers. 4 top answers. We start with Miss Paula. If she is wrong, we move on to the next person. So Paula, you go first. Top 4 answers. I asked 15 subscribers, what are 4 of my favorite likes? What are 4 of TZ's likes? And the top 4 answers are on the board. Paula, give us your answers. Oh, yeah, it sure is. It sure is, Mimi. And we are waiting for Miss Paula's answer. Top 4 answers are on the board. I asked 15 subscribers, what are 4 of my favorite likes? And they gave me the answer. Hey, this is also a way for you guys to get to know me better too. That's right, you're going to get to know, if you're new to my channel, you are going to... All right, Deidre, it's Paula's turn. She won the round. So I am waiting on Paula's answer. 4. She needs to answer, what is one of my 4 likes? Thank you, Shanika. Not yet, baby girl, not yet. Paula, are you listening? You need to answer. Give me an answer. What is one of my likes? You need to try to get the top answer. I have 4 answers on the board. Oh, Paula said wildflowers. Is wildflowers there? Yes, the number 1. It's your round, Paula. Keep going. Paula, give me another answer. 15 subscribers gave me what they know that I like. Wildflowers, the number 1 answer. Keep going, Paula. You don't need to. Chocolate cake. Is chocolate cake on there? Let's see. Chocolate cake. Number 3, I believe. Oh, number 2. Chocolate cake. She got it. All right, keep going, Paula. Is this your round? And not yet, Anna. It's Paula won the round. She got the top answer. She won the round. Top 4 answers. We still have 2 answers on the board. Will Paula take the round? She said peanut butter cups. Peanut butter cups. Oh my goodness, that is number 3, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. She has 1 more. She could steal this round. Paula, we need another 1 more answer. What is that 4th answer? 15 subscribers gave me the top 4 answers on what TZ likes. That's okay, Anna. You guys haven't played in 4 years. We played 4 years ago. All right. And Paula stole the round with her wildflowers. And we need, all right, is it reborn dolls? If she gets it wrong, everyone could answer. Here we go. Is it reborn dolls? No! Paula, you lost that round. All right. Everybody gets to answer. Everybody gets to answer. What could be number 4? What does TZ like? What does TZ like? What was their 4th answer? D said nails. No. And that is strike 2. What does TZ like? I know you guys know this because I talk about it all the time. All the time on my channel. All right, number 4 answer. Number 4 answer. What does TZ like? I talk about it all the time. And Paula comes in with journaling. Is that the number 4 answer? Yes, journaling. 15 people chose wildflowers, chocolate cake, Reese's peanut butter cups, and journaling. Several of them told me I talk about journaling constantly. They love it because they love journaling. And there are your top 4 answers. Wildflowers, number 1 answer. Chocolate cake. Every birthday I celebrate with a chocolate cake. Reese's peanut butter cups, my ultimate favorite. And of course, journaling, I talk about it constantly on my channel. Awesome job. And that was Miss Paula K. Now, let's see, 2 strikes. She missed the 4th one. So that's 3, 2, 1. 100 points. Paula has 100 points. And she takes the lead in TZED Feud. All right, let's change up the board. Let's get the board changed. And we will go right into our next question. And the person who goes first on the next question is Mimi. Mimi gets to answer first on the next question. And I always like to make sure I set them right. I want to make sure I have them set correctly. Okay, now I'll close them up. They are set correctly. And let's move on. Make sure the game board is set to where you guys can see it. And we need to take off our strikes. All right. I asked the same 15 people what? And there are 4 answers on the board. This is your top 4. What dogs does TZ love? What dogs? Now you're talking years of saying things, and Mimi, you get the hot seat, or not the hot seat, but the seat first. Mimi gets to answer before anyone else. Name one of the top 4 dogs that I like. Top 4 dogs. And if you're not sure, put any dog you'd rather have your answer. Mimi's not here? Where'd she go? Did she leave too? Mimi. All right, let's skip down to D. D, you get to answer first. Deidre answers first. Top 4 answers are on the board. Oh, you went to the bathroom. All right, Mimi is here. She gets to go first. All right, don't answer, D. Let Mimi answer. All right, Mimi, top 4 dogs are on the board. What dogs could I possibly love? What 4 dogs could I possibly love? Put your answer in the chat. Don't forget, Mimi answers first. Top 4 dogs. And you put a name of a dog or breed of a dog in the chat. Top 4 dogs that TZ might like. And let's see what Mimi's answer is. There's so many dog breeds out there, I know, but that's the fun of the game. Not sure. Put the dog breed in the chat. What is the top 4 answers for what dog I might love. Mimi, we're waiting on your answer, girl. Chihuahua. Is Chihuahua on the board? Yes, Chihuahua. The number 2. Oh my goodness, the number 2. She did not get the number 1 answer, so everybody answers. What top 4 dogs could TZ possibly like? What 4 dogs? Paula says Wiener Dog. Is Wiener Dog on the board? No, that is 1 strike. All right, top 4 breeds. Poodle. D says Poodle. Is Poodle on the board? No. And that is the 2nd strike. Oh my goodness. What 4 dogs might TZ like? Deidre said Dachshund. Isn't a Dachshund a wiener dog? Am I mistaken? I think Dachshund is a wiener dog, so that's already been taken. Mimi said Cocker Spaniel. And Shanika said Yorkie. Is Yorkie on the board? Is Cocker Spaniel on the board? That is 3 strikes. All right. No one got it except Mimi. Yeah. Oh, no is right. Mimi got the number 2 dog. All right. Mimi is 50 points because she got the number 2 dog. She gets 50 points. Now, this is called the 3rd strike round. Think about 3 other dog breeds. Put your answer in the chat. Put your answer in the chat. 3 other dog breeds on the board. What could they be? And I will take it after Shanika's oh no, and I will look at your answers. There are 3 dogs waiting. Put your answer in. Paula said German Shepherd. Mimi said Pit Bull. Shanika said German Shepherd. Deidre said Allison. And let's see. Is German Shepherd on the board? Yes, the number 3 answer. German Shepherd. So, Miss Paula and Shanika both get 25 points. 25 points. Awesome job. 25. Mimi gets 50. And Paula and Shanika get 25. Toy Poodle is on the board. No, the number 1 answer is Japanese Chin. Japanese Chin. Now, I know where this came from. I'll tell you where Japanese Chin came from. Several years ago, I had said on several of my videos that I would love one of those Japanese Chin dogs. They're tiny, tiny little white puppy dogs and full grown. These are full grown dogs. And they're so fluffy and so cute. You can put them in a shoe. And yay, Queen Bee's here. We were wondering about you, girl. This is your pick. All right, she's here now. Let's see. We already did one question, All right, I'm going to let her play because it is her pick, and it is subscriber appreciation. So, Ashley, you are back on the list. All right. And let's see. Yeah, Japanese. Oh, I know where they got that from because I remember talking about that. And the fourth one was St. Bernard's. And I know where St. Bernard's came from. Back on my channel when I was fairly new, I had said a story about my dad raising St. Bernards, and they were killed in the barn. And that's where that came from, St. Bernards. And those are the answers. Oh, Anna never heard of Japanese chin. Oh my gosh, Anna, they're so adorable. But okay, Deidre said, okay, Deidre gets 25 points. All right. I did not know that that was another name for a German Shepherd, Dee. Yeah, I did not know that. She had put in, and you got to remember, Deidre is from another country. So she put in the word from her country. That means German Shepherd. And so I'm giving them all the 25 points. That's the only fair way to do it. So Dee, you have 25 points also on the board. Yeah, those Japanese chins are so adorable, you guys. So adorable. So Dee will answer first on this next round. Let me get it changed out. I'm going to change it out. And Dee is the first to answer. Let me make sure they're lined up. Okay. All right. Top 4 answers on the board. Top 4 answers on the board. I asked 10 subscribers. 10 subscribers. What might be, now listen to the question. I asked 10 subscribers, what might be my favorite milkshake? Dee, you're up first. Dee is up first. What might be my favorite milkshake? And there are 4 answers on the board. What did they say? All right, Miss D gets to go first and put her answer, top 4. What might be my favorite shake? And D says chocolate. Is chocolate? Ashley, don't answer, hon. Don't answer. It's D first. Retract your answer. And D said chocolate. D gets to go first. You come in if she misses. All right? And D said chocolate. Is chocolate on the board? Yes, the number 2 answer, number 2. Number 2, there's still one ahead. Hi, Valerie. Welcome in to TZED Feud. All right, Valerie got the second answer. Valerie. D got the second answer. Now everyone gets to answer. Is there a number 1 answer? There is. Put your answer in the chat. Now everybody answers. And D came in with strawberry. Is strawberry on the board? The number one answer, strawberry. Yes, strawberry is on. That's number one. Hey, I forgot to take the strikes down. We can't be playing with strikes up there. No, no, no. Boy, this is a lot to keep track of, you know? But I love this game. It is so fun. All right, let me look at the answers. D come in with strawberry. Then there was Shanika with vanilla. Is vanilla on the board? Oh, wait. D got number one, so D gets to answer again because she did get the number one. So D, go ahead and give me another answer. I think she did, though. Let me look. Deidre's next answer was... Nope. Yeah, D, give me an answer. There are 2 shakes left. 2 shakes left, D. We have strawberry number one answer by D and chocolate. AS. What's AS mean, honey? I don't know what that means. I know you put it up there before, but I don't know what that means. Let me know what you are saying. AS. Okay. Let me find D. You picked strawberry, which was the number one. And then you said AS, but I don't know what that is. Anna said AS too. Vanilla. Is vanilla on the board? Oh, mint. Mint. Is it on the board? Yes. Chocolate mint. All right, D. You're on a roll, girl. There's one left on the board, D. What could it be? Deidre, answer the question. One more milkshake. There's one more left. What could it be? I'm going to let D go ahead and put your answer. Nobody else put an answer. Oh, you got to leave with your hubby? Oh, bummer. Okay, Shanika. Be safe out there. I will take you off. Vanilla. Is vanilla on the board? Yes, the number 3 answer. Strawberry being number 1. So D got the first one. 75 points. That's 75 points for Miss D. Give her a hand, everyone. Shanika has to leave. Her husband is going away. And give D a big hand for her round. 75 points. All right. Let me change. Okay, we have Ashley. We lost Sharon and Shanika, so we have Paula, Mimi, D. Anna gets to go first this time. And then Ashley. So this is Anna's round. She gets to answer first. Change it out. There is a lot to play in this game. I really worked hard putting this game together for you guys. Ashley, you finally get to play the very game you missed the last time. So let's get these answers on the board. Make sure that they're right where they're supposed to be. And they are now on the board. All right. Miss Anna, top 4 answers. I asked 10 people. What is TZED's favorite season in order? What is TZ's favorite seasons in order? And the top 4 answers are on the board. What say you, Anna? It is Anna's turn to answer. Miss Anna, what are TZ's favorite seasons in order? In order. And it is Anna's turn to answer first. What is TZ's top 4 seasons in order? And we are waiting on Miss Anna to answer. And she said spring. Is spring on the board? Yes, it is, but it is number 4. Oh, okay, everybody. Number 4 answer. Number 4 answer. Everybody answer. What is my favorite seasons in order? All right, let's see. Paula K said fall. Is fall up there? Fall, number 4 answer. Number 1. It is Paula's game. Number 1 answer was fall. All right, Miss Paula. Favorite seasons in order. Paula gets to answer. Hold on, hold the boat. D said autumn is fall. Hold on. Oh, I missed that totally, D. All right, it's D's game. D, you get to answer. You got the number 1 answer, fall. Deidre gets to answer now. Deidre, what could be the number 2 and number 3 answer? Number 2 or number 3? We have 2 more seasons to put up there. What is the number 2? It is Deidre's game right now. Miss D, looking for your answers. She says winter next. Is winter up there in the number 2 spot? Yes, number 2 is winter. That's right. And what would number 3 be, D? Yeah, it's all the rest are up there, so you ought to get this. Fall, winter. What could be my 3rd favorite season? Yeah, of course, summer. And those are the order of my favorite seasons. If y'all want to write this down, you might need it in the future. Fall being my favorite. Autumn, fall. 2nd, winter. And 3rd, summer. And then, of course, spring. Fall is definitely my favorite season. And Anna gets 50 for getting the number 2. And D gets 75 for getting all the rest of them. All right, let's change out our question. Awesome sauce, y'all. Awesome. There's a lot to keep track of around here, too. Let me tell you. Let me get the answers on the board. It took me about 2 hours, maybe 3, to do all the answers on these papers to put them up here. Yeah, but it's a fun game to play, and I'm so glad Ashley gets to be here to play it. All right, y'all. Top 4 answers on the board. I asked 20 subscribers. Top 4 answers, 20 subscribers. What could be my music likes? All right, everyone. It is Ashley's turn to answer first. What might be my top 4 music likes? Now, they went back through my channel and listened to the music I put on my channel and came up with top 4 answers. And Ashley, you answer first. Is it going to be up there in the top 4? All right, we will wait on Ashley's answer. I'm going to take a drink while we're waiting on her to answer. And she said country. Is country going to be up there? Is country on the board? No! Oh, Ashley. All right, everybody answers. What could be my favorite music? Top 4 answers. Put it in. Valerie said she loves country. Yup. Mimi says soul. Is it so? Oh, I think I don't know. I think it is. Mimi came with soul. And is soul on the board? Yes. Number 1 answer, R&B soul. Yes. Mimi, you took the board. No other answer matters right now. Mimi gets the board. Number 1 answer, R&B soul. All right. Mimi, give me another answer. Oh, D, pop. Not on the board, baby girl. Not on the board. And Mimi said blues. Is the blues on that board? Ooh, not on the board. Strike 2 for the round. Oh my goodness. Okay, Mimi. Everybody answer. Mimi got none that time. And she got the first answer, so that is 70, 50 points for her. Okay. Everybody answer. Queen Bee said rock. Is rock on the board? Yes, rock is. The number 4 answer, soft rock. It is still rock. Soft rock is on the board. All right, let's see. D said disco. Disco. Is disco on the board? No. 3rd strike for the round. All right, everybody gets one more answer in, and we will go from there. That will be your points. All right, and Valerie put in oldies. Is oldies in there? All right, after Valerie's oldies, everybody gets one more answer. Put your answer in the chat. What could be number 2 and number 3? All right, Deidre says gospel. Everybody gets to put one more answer in the chat. What could be number 2? And number 3. Okay. Mimi said Christmas music. Valerie said opera. Okay, we have 3 answers, Miss Paula. We're waiting. Everybody gets an answer. Will anyone get number 2 and number 3? Number 2 or number 3? We're waiting on Miss Paula to put her answer in the chat. What could be number 2 and number 3? Guys, have some good music there. Anna says country and Deidre says reggae. She used 2, reggae. Only one answer, Dee. I have to go with gospel first. And Miss Paula, it doesn't look like Miss Paula's going to answer. So, is gospel on the board? Yes, number 3. It is folk gospel music. Folk gospel music, number 3, and that was D, number 3. And our number 2, of course, is jazz. Jazz music. So D takes that one. That would be 25. Oops, put that in the wrong name. That goes to D. Hold on, I gotta take this 25 and put here in D's. All right. Those are done. Let me get to the next round. And we are back to Paula. We are back up to Paula. Paula gets to answer first. And I am going to put the answers in the board. I was on the phone. Oh no. Is she okay? I hope everything's okay with her. It's unusual for her to call on a Friday. I just hope everything's okay, hon. All right. This should be an easy breezy one for y'all. Easy breezy. I've mentioned it many times on my channel. Even the new people should be able to get this because I have mentioned it within the last year. Why is this giving me a hard time? There we go. Don't give me a hard time. Let me check the answers. Okay. All right. And get those off there. All right, everything back where it goes. All right, here you go, you guys. Top 4 answers. I asked 15 subscribers. Well, I told them I'm an animal lover. I am an animal lover. What are the top 4 answers? They're on the board. Top 4 answers. What animal am I looking for? Paula. Thank you, Dee. No, Mimi, it's Paula's turn. Paula's turn. Paula's turn, y'all. Paula's turn. It is Paula's turn. She gets to answer first. We are back up to Paula. Miss Paula, what are the top 4 animals on the board? I'm an animal lover. Yes, I hope she does feel better. Yes. Top 4 answers. What could be the number 1 answer? Miss Paula, we're waiting on your answer, girlie. She said cat. Is cat on the board? Oh, but it is the number 2 answer. Number 2. Now everybody gets to answer. She got number 2. There is 1 above that and 2 below it. Now, after, oh no, Paula, I hope she's all right. Put your answer in. Everyone put your answer. And Mimi said dog. Is dog on there? Yes, dog is number 3. Dog, number 3. Valerie said dog. Queen Bee said dog. All right. 2 more answers on the board. D said elephant. Awesome. Is it on there? No, strike 1. Yeah. I am an animal lover. There are top 4 answers are on the board. Number 1 and number 4 are still on the board. What could it be? All right, guess again, everyone. Get your answers in there. Paula says fish. Is fish there? No, that's right, Dee. Why not, right? 2 strikes for this round. And Deidre said birds. Is birds on the board? Yes, number 4, birds. There's still number 1 answer no one has put. What is the number 1? I've said it on my channel many times. I've talked about her. You guys, even lately, I've talked about it. All right. Number 1 answer. Guess again. Number, you got 1 strike left. Oh, Valerie said lizards. Is lizards there? No. Deidre. Ashley said bunny. Is bunny there? No. No. Strike 3. Last chance strikes. Last chance. All right. After bunny, put in your answer. Your last chance answer. All right, she got birds. So that's 25. And the last chance answer, Deidre said snake. 1 more. Hi, Oil. How are you? 1 more answer, everybody. Queen Bee said darn. Deidre said snake. Hello. Welcome to TZED Feud. We have the number 1 answer on the board. And I am an animal lover. What 4 animals might be on the board? 1 more answer. Anybody gonna get it? All right. Let's see. She gets that. She got that. Dog, 1, 2. Mimi. All right, I don't think hamster is hamster and iguana there. Deidre said horse. Is horse on the board? Number 1 answer. Horse. Number 2, cat. Number 3, dog. Number 4, birds. Guys, I've talked about my passion for horses. Of course, that's going to be the number 1 answer. All right, Mimi, you are, Deidre, put some X's in the chat. I will change the board. Mimi gets to go this round. I take the strikes off. And Mimi gets to answer first this round. And I'll change out our answers. All right. Wait a minute. That didn't look right. There we go. All right. We're back to Mimi. Mimi answers first. Mimi answers first. Top 4 answers are on the board. What do I do in my pastime? What does TZ do in her pastime? Mimi, take the floor. Mimi answers first. And she said, I like this, Ashley. I do too. I had a ball playing Family Feud before, and I'm having fun now. And Mimi said, read. Is read on the board? No! Oh my goodness, strike 1. All right, everybody gets to answer. And Mimi, I'll put Mimi down there. Okay, everybody gets to answer. Top 4 answers on the board. What does TZ do in her pastime? And Queen Bee said crafts. Is crafting on the board? Yes, number 4. Number 4. And let me put this by her name. All right. And let's see. D said I got it. And Queen Bee said craft. Yeah. Everybody gets to answer and pick. Paula said journaling. Is journaling there on the board? Journaling, number 1 answer, journaling. And Paula has the floor. Awesome, Paula. Give her a hand, everyone. She took it with the number 1 answer, journaling. She has 2 strikes to get number 2 and number 3. What do I do? Look up where, honey? Valerie said Paula said journaling. Queen Bee said crafts. I did look up, honey. There's no other answer up there. Paula said journaling. And she came in right after Queen Bee. And Queen Bee came in right after your exes. So there's nothing else in there. No other answers in there. You're before the Queen Bee? Not according to I have to go by what I see, Dee. And you are not before her, honey. Yeah, you are not before her answer. All right. Paula gets the floor. She says, jewelry art. Is jewelry art in there? Oh, strike 2. Oh my goodness. Top 4 answers on the board. There are 2 left. Number 2 and number 3. Pastimes. There was on my phone, honey, there is nothing after the X's. When I told you to put the X's, it was Ashley. And I can't change what's on my tablet. Yeah, it probably didn't go through. And Queen Bee says collecting. Is collecting on there? Oh, strike 3 for this round. So, after doll collecting, this is your last chance answers. And doll collecting, not on the board. Top 4 answers. What is TZ's pastime? To pass time. All right, after Queen Bee's doll collecting, put your last chance answer in. Ha! Sweetheart time. I love my sweetheart time, but it's not up there. All right, Queen Bee said family time. This is TZ's pastime, not pastime with her honey. Pastime. And Paula says read. Is read up there? No. Oh my goodness, y'all. Sewing. Is sewing up there? Writing. Right. Is writing up there? That's it, y'all. All right, the top 4 answers. You all had your last chance. And you are going to be surprised because the number 2 answer. Now, how often have I spoke of this? Number 2 answer is coloring. Coloring. I love to color my pages. And then the number 4 is during my time I watch YouTubing. I go to as many channels. I know I said this many times. I go and watch as many channels as I can. Yes. All right. YouTubing and coloring. All right. So that gives her... Where's Mimi? Put that in there. Okay. Let's get the next question. I better watch my time too. Let me see what time it is. Oh yeah, we got one. Let's do a hot seat. Let's do a hot seat. And I am going to let Dee pick who is going. Dee, tell me in the chat who is going to be in the hot seat. Go ahead and put someone in the hot seat. And I will write their name right here on the board. Deidre is going to tell me who is in the hot seat. I love doing my nails too, but I can only go with top 4. The top 4. And ooh, Ashley, Dee is putting you in the hot seat. All right. Ashley is in the hot seat. And I am going to make this part of my journal. That's, or my memory book. That's why I'm writing on this, and I taped it all together so I can keep it. Fun, fun, fun. Ashley, you are in the hot seat, girl. You have 5 seconds to answer. 5 seconds. Which planet in our solar system has the shortest day, meaning it rotates on its axis the fastest? Which planet in our solar system has the shortest day, meaning it rotates on its axis the fastest? You have 5 seconds. Ready, set, hot seat. All right, 1, 2, and she says Earth. Is Earth correct? No. Does anybody else know? Does anyone else know? Get yourself 25 points if you put the correct answer in there. And put the correct answer in the chat. and you get 25 points. All right. Valerie said Venus. Deidre said Mars. No to both of them. All right. Anybody else care to answer? Anybody else can? You only can answer once, Dee. Sorry, honey. I had to go with your Mars. All right, Valerie said Venus. Deidre said Mars. Anybody else? Anybody? And heck, Queen Bee come in with Jupiter, but a little too late, Mama. You can't, you can't get the points. Paula said Moon. No, the answer is Jupiter, but Ashley could not get the points because she missed it. Let me take a drink, y'all. I started coughing. All right, Ashley, it's your turn to put someone else in the hot seat. Who is it going to be? Ashley's turn to put someone else in the hot seat. Who's it going to be, Ashley? Who are you putting in the hot seat? Who is Ashley putting in the hot seat? Oh, Miss D. Oh, Deirdre. You are in the hot seat. Deidre's in the hot seat, and she's ready. Look at her. Yeah, she's ready. All right, Miss D. What planet is known as the red planet? What planet is known as the red planet? Ready, set, hot seat. You have 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she says Mars. Is she right? Yay! Nicely done, Deidre. All right, now, D, pick who goes in the hot seat. Deidre gets to pick who goes in the hot seat. Who will it be? Deidre, who are you going to pick to go in the hot seat? And I will write them on the hot seat board. And Ashley is clapping for D. She got Mars. She did. And now it's Dee's turn to put someone in the hot seat. We're waiting on you, Miss D. We need to know who you're putting in the hot seat. Hot seat, hot seat. Who's going in the hot seat? Who is she gonna put in the hot seat? We shall see. I wonder who it's going to be. Paula. Miss Paula, you are in the hot seat. Courtesy of D. Miss Paula is in the hot seat. Hi, Oreo. How are you? I'm doing great. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Yeah, you got to watch those legs. I hope you're having a fun morning, Oreo. We sure are. TZED Feud. And Miss Queen Bee's babies and stuff picked TZED Feud. Okay, Paula, you are in the hot seat. You have 5 seconds to answer. Hold on, I gotta fix my chat. It just froze. I'm glad it froze before I did the answer. Come on, get in there. I am so glad it did that. That would not have been fun. All right. Okay, it is Paula's turn to be in the hot seat. Here's your question, Paula. What do you call the person who tells the story in a piece of writing? What do you call the person who tells the story in a piece of writing? Ready, set, hot seat. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you call the person who tells the story in a piece of writing? And she is incorrect. And Miss Ashley, spit it out there. Narrator. A narrator is someone who tells the story in a writing piece. All right. And Miss Ashley. All right. Now, Paula, you get to pick who. Thank you, Oreo. Paula, we got time for one more hot seat. Paula, who are you putting in the hot seat? Now Paula gets to put someone in the hot seat. Who will it be, Miss Paula? I got to put the date on here, too. I want the date on here. This was so much fun. I love this part. Hot seat. Yeah, Deidre had it before. Dee, let me see. You gotta put someone in the hot seat, Paula. You gotta put someone in the hot seat. It can be the same person if you want. You could put Ashley in the hot seat. All right, let me see. She said Deidre had it. Let me look. Oh, she did. That time I boo-booed. Yes, let me erase that. Dee gets that one. Hold on, I gotta erase from Ashley's and put under Dee's. Okay. Paula, who you putting in the hot seat, girl? You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I saw your answer, honey. I gave you the buzzer. Yeah, I saw your answer and I gave you the buzzer. You said white. Yeah, you said white. I buzzed you. Didn't you hear it? Yep, I buzzed you. It was not white. Ha ha ha. Ashley, you get the hot seat again, girl. Paula, did you pick Ashley? Or are you picking Dee? Who are you going to throw back to the hot seat? All right, we'll make it both. I think it's fun. We're going to do Ashley and Deidre together. Dee, put some X's in the chat. And Ashley and Dee both are in the hot seat. I know, honey, but it looks like white to me, so I had to exit out. Yeah. You did a good job. You are putting it in there. Yeah, I seen that, honey. I'm sorry. Yeah, it looked like you put the word white. Yeah, or right. I took it as it was white or right. All right. Miss Ashley and Dee, you are both in the hot seat. So get yourself ready, Dee and Ashley. Dee, can you put some X's up there for me? Because this is our last question, and that puts Ashley and Dee in the hot seat. Paula, you know I do not like negativity. By saying you're not doing it is negative. I do not put up with negativity. It is a fun game, and that is all. All right, Miss Ashley and Dee, get your fingers ready, because here's your hot seat question. What do you call the person who tells the story? Hold on, I'm reading my same one. Back up, Jack. Hold on, I forgot to throw that out to the side. Okay, here's your question. Which planet has the axis tilted so dramatically that it appears to rotate on its side? Which planet has an axis tilted so dramatically that it appears to rotate on its side? You have 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right, what did Queen Bee came in with Saturn? D came in with Saturn. No, not the right answer. Everybody else, throw your answer in the chat. Which planet has an axis tilted so dramatically that it appears to rotate on its side? Oreo Mouse says Earth. No. Anybody else, throw it in the... D says Earth. It is, you ready? It is Uranus. Uranus. Uranus is tilted so dramatically, it appears to rotate on its side. And that was Miss D and Ashley in the hot seat. Hey, Shanika's back just in time to say goodbye. Bummer. All right, let me add up today's points. I have to have time, and we had 4 people in the hot seat. Ashley, Deidre, Paula, and Ashley and Dee together. They were in the hot seat together. Now let me add up your points. I'm going to start at the top, Miss Paula. And 25. Okay, and Mimi. 175. D. Let's see, D's is that, and then, all right, and then Anna, and Shanika, and Ashley. All right, it is between... Let's see, Paula had 225, Mimi had 175, and D has 5, 7. Oh, D has set 50 more than Paula. D, you are our winner. And the points were Paula, 225. Mimi, 175. D, 275. Anna, 50. Shanika, 25. And Ashley had 75. So, our top 3 winners are D, number 1, 275. Paula, number 2, 225. And Mimi, third with 175. Give yourselves a big hand. Awesome. D, you get your interview. So I'll leave that there. I will be sending you your question. D, did you ever have did D ever win? And I can't remember. Let me think. I know Shanika won, and then she got her interview. And have you had your winner's trophy yet, D? I don't think D had a winner's trophy. Give yourselves a hand, y'all. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and hit them hearts, y'all. Give me some love. That was a lot of work went into that game, and it was so much fun. Okay, D has not had her winner's cup yet. So D will get the winner's video for TZED Feud. How awesome. All right, thank you. Oreo is clapping for everybody. I want to thank you guys so much, and for playing Ashley, Queen Bee's, Babies and Stuff, her TZED Feud. Shanika, thanks for coming back, love. She had to go somewhere with her husband. She had to bow out. And we had 4 players in the hot seat. What a fun morning I've had. Thank you all for playing Subscribers Friday. And look forward to the next video to see what you will be doing next Friday. Till then, be happy, stay safe, and always keep your positivity. Keep your positivity, y'all.